You're doing the outreach, you're sending emails, you're connecting on LinkedIn. But if you're still struggling to get responses, the problem isn't effort, it's strategy. Imagine this. Instead of chasing prospects who ignore your emails, they actually look forward to hearing from you. They engage, they reply, and they are already interested in what you offer before you ever hop on a call. Sounds impossible, right? It's not, if you know how to nurture leads the right way. So, in part 2, we'll break down how to transform cold prospects into warm, engaged leads using digital assets, strategic follow ups, and automated touchpoints that do the heavy lifting for you. Let's dive in. And let me just share that doc with you. Again, just like the first part, we'll be going over the doc that we have created. We've already gone over the first initial section of this doc on the first part and just talked about the use or say the importance of having a predictable system. So in this part we will mostly be talking about lead magnets and how they will be helpful for your outreach and other marketing efforts as well. So it's not just about outreaching with the lead magnet, it's also about attracting the clients on social media and every other channels as well. We will be talking about that in detail as well. So let me just start from here. So, cold emails work best when paired with value driven content. A well crafted digital asset not only attracts your ideal audience but positions your firm as a trusted authority. Here's how to maximize the potential of digital assets to nurture and convert leads. So, you're chasing leads that aren't ready to buy. You send a cold email, they ignore it. You send a follow up, no response. You move on, and then 6 months later, they hire your competitor. And this is something you need to note as well. Not everyone is your ideal audience, not everyone will be your customer, but with lead magnets there's a higher chance of converting your audience into paying customers, and we'll be talking about that as well. So the problem here, you are trying to close deals too soon instead of nurturing leads until they're ready to buy. Solution: build digital assets that turn cold leads into warm, high intent buyers on autopilot. By the end of the doc, you will know exactly how to create lead magnets that book calls while you sleep. And while you sleep, yeah, we will be talking about that as well, how to automate everything. So let's go. So these are some of the mistakes that I've seen, and let me know if you relate to them at all. So mistake 1, you're asking for a call too soon. I've seen a lot of times prospects ask for a call on the very first email. Now it depends on the context of the email for sure, like if you should be asking for a call or not. But most of the times it's a very big mistake, and it's a very big ask to jump on a call on the very first email. Yeah, this is just an example. Like you wouldn't ask someone to marry you on the first date. So why are you asking for a meeting before building any trust? Again, it doesn't mean like you won't book any calls on the first email itself. You will, but the percentage of that audience will be much lower compared to this approach if you send a value driven content. So hiring managers aren't ready to talk yet, but if you give them value first, they will be. Mistake 2, your lead magnet sucks. It doesn't drive any value at all. It's just another generic ebook that they get, and it's of no use. If you are not providing value in your lead magnet, your lead magnet has to be something that people would want to pay money to solve that issue that your lead magnet is solving. So make sure you fill your lead magnet with a lot of valuable content. So you're offering a generic low value PDF that no one cares about. If they don't find immediate value, they won't remember you. Instead of just giving information, give them tools that solve a problem instantly. So a tool, by tool I mean if it can be a PDF, but if you can create a tool that will drive much more value to the prospect as well, and they will remember you whenever they're using that tool. So yeah, that's the second mistake. Coming to the third mistake, you're not following up properly. 80% of the conversions happen after the fourth follow-up. We talked about it in the first part, so make sure you watch the first part to get the context here as well. If you're sending one email and expecting magic, you're already losing. You need an automated nurture sequence that keeps you on top of mind until they are ready. Again, you don't want to spam them. Just create an automated nurture sequence. It can be about your story filled with value as well, like you're sharing insights, the market insights, whatever niche you are in, and how you're solving problems, some case studies along the way. But yeah, make an automated sequence and not a manual process. You are outreaching or say reaching out to them um, today, then tomorrow, something like that. Just make an automated nudge sequence. Mistake number 4: you are posting on social media, but it's not driving leads. You are posting but not converting. Most LinkedIn posts don't have a lead magnet, so people scroll past and forget. If you're not giving them a reason to take action, your content isn't working. Now, it doesn't mean you have to post a lead magnet every single time, but I'll advise you to post at least one lead magnet per week, and you can fill up the rest of your calendar with other value driven content or some case studies as well. We can talk about content strategy later on, but this one is mostly about lead magnet, so I'm talking about how to get lead magnet into your content strategy. So let's fix this, and this diagram basically sums it up pretty well. So optimizing prospect engagement, you build trust, offer value, follow up strategy, and drive leads. So let's just move to the steps here. So step 1: create a lead magnet that attracts the right clients. You don't want to attract the wrong clients or say the wrong audience. If your lead magnet is boring, it's useless. These are some of the examples that I've seen. A generic top 10 hiring tips, no one cares about the tips. Ebook that nobody reads, a 50-page white paper that puts people to sleep. Trust me, nobody reads a white paper. There are a lot of white papers that are actually valuable, but there are very few people who will take the time to read them on a whole. So then a webinar from 2021, that's outdated. You can create a webinar. We can talk about a webinar strategy as well, but not like this. You should not use it as a lead magnet. You can't have too many webinars as well. So let's just move to some good examples. So good lead magnets solve the pain point instantly. Examples that actually convert: hiring process checklist. Checklists work really well on social media. If you open up your LinkedIn, you will at least see one checklist lead magnet in 10 posts. At least that's what I'm seeing right now. Then a salary benchmark report. This gives immediate value. That will help the hiring manager as well as the executives to understand what's the current rate for salary for an employee that they are looking to hire. Then a job description template pack. This, in a way, does your job a little bit, but it builds trust with hiring managers as well as executives, and it just solidifies your expertise in your niche. An interactive cost of a bad hire calculator. This is really good when you are having a discovery call and you are just showing the prospect like what is it costing them if they hire a bad employee. So this shows them the risk of hiring mistakes. So pro tip: make it quick, actionable, and easy to consume. You can make it a little bigger one. So for example, this video right now that you are watching and this talk, this is also a lead magnet and it's pretty long, but I have other smaller ones as well. And you can't have this big of a lead magnet every single day or every single week, but you can have short ones. Think of it this way. You can, while creating a lead magnet, you can think of something like a problem that your market is facing right now that you can solve in 10 minutes or less, and create a lead magnet for that. So if they don't get value in under 5 minutes, it's the wrong lead magnet. Not always, but mostly yes. So step 2: capture leads through strategic distribution. You have the lead magnet. Now, how do you get people to download it? Or say, how do you attract attention? Here's what doesn't work: writing it on your website. expecting people to magically find it, posting it once and forgetting about it. And these are the mistakes that I've seen a lot of companies do. So it's not common if you're already doing it, but you need to make sure you don't do it moving forward. So here's what does work. LinkedIn lead forms. So run ads that capture emails without making them leave the platform. This is important because they don't want to go to your company page just to get a 5-minute lead magnet. Just have them fill a form and they will get the lead magnet, and you'll get their information just to follow up and add them to the nurture sequence if you want to. Then landing pages, use HubSpot, Instapage, or lead pages. Even your own website will work here to convert traffic into leads. Then retargeting ads, show ads to people who visited your website but didn't take action. It's really important because if they have visited your website, it means they're interested in something, or they checked out some of your things and just forgot about you. Retargeting ads, just make sure you stay on top of their mind. So for example, you just visited a e-commerce store and you forgot about the product what you were looking for, but retargeting ads just keep on showing that product again and again and again until you buy them. LinkedIn and Facebook groups, so make sure you join specific groups that are in your niche and share value first posts without sounding like an ad. We don't want to sound like an ad, otherwise people can see right through it. You can simply share it as a post like I created this quick checklist which is helping me save a lot of time with hires. Let me know if you want this checklist. And then when people comment, you can just share them the lead magnet and just start a conversation right there. So it is a really good way to attract attention as well, because Facebook and LinkedIn groups are really targeted to the niche, and you can find a lot of groups there as well, and you can make a post on every single group and get some leads through there. So here's an example post. Most companies take 60 plus days to fill a role. We cut that in half with this checklist. Want a copy? Drop checklist in the comments and then you can share that. Pro tip, keep your form simple. Name plus email. Don't ask for phone number unless you want to lower conversions. So the more questions you ask, the lower will be the lower conversion you will get. But it will be more targeted. So it depends like what you want to prioritize. Do you want to prioritize the lead quality or the lead volume? If you want to prioritize the lead volume, just keep 2 questions and that's it. If you want to prioritize lead quality, add more questions. You'll get less leads but more quality leads. So let me just move to this third part. Follow up with an automated nurture sequence. If you're manually following up, you're wasting time. Again, this connects with the first part. Then leads won't book calls immediately. You need to nurture them until you're ready. Here's the perfect email sequence. So day 1, send the lead magnet plus quick thank you. Then there's the example email you can share. Then send a success story on day 3. On day 7, educate with a quick tip. This can be a LinkedIn post that you have as well. Then day 14, authority email. And then on day 21, you can have a soft call to action. This works really well, but you can make tweaks according to what you see in the industry. Again, just like part 1, these are really good steps to start with, and then you can optimize with the data that you get. So pro tip, use HubSpot, Lemlist or MailChimp to automate this. Never manually follow up, never ever. Just use these. They will save you hours every week. So this sums it up pretty well. Now let me move to step 4. Diversify your lead magnets for maximum impact. So not everyone will not consume your content in the same way or on the same platform. So you need to diversify, because if you are spending this much time in creating a lead magnet, you need to make sure you can get it to as many people as you can. So Yeah, not everyone wants to read a checklist. Give them options. Ebooks for in-depth readers, checklists for quick action takers, webinars and videos for visual learners, templates for busy hiring managers, case studies for decision makers who need proof. So you can also segment this in your email campaigns. And for example, case studies work really well for executives. For hiring managers, checklists and templates work really well. This is what I have noticed, and you can test it out as well. Pro tip: turn one lead magnet into multiple formats. Example: turn a checklist into a carousel post, a Twitter thread, and a YouTube video. For example, this video right here. I have it as a doc. I have it as a video. I will have it as a carousel. I will have it as a ebook as well. So I am repurposing it in multiple different formats, and I would advise you to do the same. Let's move on to step 5, which is build social proof through shared assets. The more people talk about your lead magnet, the more leads you attract. When you share a lead magnet, you should ask for the feedback. So for example, here's an example question: what was the most useful part of the checklist? After you send the lead magnet, you can reach out to them manually on LinkedIn, or you can just automate this process as well. Then encourage sharing. Know someone struggling with hiring, send them this. Showcase testimonials. Just got this message from whatever the client you have. They used a guide and cut hiring time in half. Now these can be great social media posts as well. Now pro tip: use screenshots of positive messages in your posts. Social proof is equal to more inbound leads. When people on your social media see the social proof and the things you are doing are creating impact, they reach out to you through there. And this is really good because you're not spending any extra money on paid ads or paid acquisition. So make sure you do that. Make sure you use social proof whenever you can. And this is a pyramid which really sums it out pretty well. This creates a feedback loop. You will get more organic reach, and it enhances the trust in your audience. So moving to step 6, use an omni-channel approach to expand your reach. Now this is something we talked about in part 1 when we were creating a strategy for outreaching the prospects. This applies here as well. One post won't cut it. You need to be everywhere. If you want to focus on one channel, that's fine, but it will have more impact if you can repurpose your content for every single social media platform and your lead magnet as well. So let's talk about that here. So repurpose your lead magnet. So LinkedIn posts, share insights from the guide, whatever you have created. Instagram carousel, break down key takeaways. You can even create Instagram reels. Then YouTube video, walk through the checklist, just like how I am walking you through this document. Just create a video like that. Then email sequences, send educational content to warm leads that are already in your email list. You can just send them or add the lead magnet in the sequence. Retargeting ads, show ads to people who engaged but didn't opt in. Now you can retarget for your social media as well as for website. I will say do both. Whoever visited your social media profile and visited your website but didn't opt in yet. Pro tip: your best content isn't seen once, it's seen 7+ times. Repost, repurpose, retarget. And as talked about in the first part, it takes 7+ touch points for a prospect to convert or even just book a call with you. So make sure you do this. And let's talk about the outcome. So what will be the outcome after you implement each of these steps? So leads coming to you instead of you chasing them. So no more chasing leads. You should still be doing outreach and chasing leads that way, but not like doing manual follow-ups and everything. And with creating a lead magnet and posting everywhere and doing the omni-channel marketing, the leads will come to you. After some time, you will see your inbound flow of leads will outnumber the lead flow from your outbound campaigns, which is a really good sign that you are doing your marketing right. With this system, you will build a steady pipeline of warm inbound leads, stop relying on cold emails alone, and position yourself as an industry leader. Just ask yourself this question: do you trust a person on social media that's posting every single day and you're seeing their posts every day? Do you have more trust with them or someone that just cold email you and you don't know them? Obviously, you will gain trust with every single post that you see that they're posting. They're sharing value every single day. So yeah, the resistance with inbound leads is really less. If you have seen with referrals too, whenever a referral comes, it's much easier to close them when compared to a cold lead that you have reached out to and then got booked on a call. So make sure to implement every single step that we talked about here. So now, instead of pitching, leads come to you. Now you have seen exactly how to build lead magnets that nurtures and converts prospects into paying clients. But knowing what to do and actually implementing it, those are two different things. So if you are struggling to attract the right clients, convert leads into actual sales call, or build a system that works consistently without you having to manually follow up with every prospect, then we can help. So at Zentara, we don't just give you strategies, we build, implement, and optimize the systems so that you can focus on running your business instead of chasing leads. And if you have ever talked with a lead generation company, you will know most of them are not built for recruitment or staffing firms, because the strategy here is completely different than any other industry that I have seen. If you want to see how this system could work for your firm, I'd love to chat. So yeah, this call won't be a hard pitch, no pressure, just a conversation about your business and see what you're doing right now and how we can help optimize that process. If that sounds good, click the link below and book a call. And me or one of my team member will attend your call and walk you through the process of what we do and how we can help you. If nothing else, we'll walk away with clarity on what's working, what's not, and exactly how to fix it. Again, thank you very much for watching this video. It means a lot you stayed till the end. And if you want this doc, just click the link in the description. I will add it there. You can get it in your inbox or you can just grab it directly with the link. And if you want to connect with me, I'll also drop my LinkedIn in the description, and let's have a chat. Let's talk about business and whatever else. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, or you can also message me on LinkedIn. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And make sure to watch the next part where we will be talking about LinkedIn outreach, which is a game changer and a really great addition to your outbound campaigns, and not just rely on cold emails alone. So yeah, I'll see you there. And yeah, thank you very much.